The meaning of the movie. Author Orpheus for Reading 5 minutes, published on the 25th of October 2019, updated on the 29th of November 2022. The movie was released in 2014 and was immediately warmly received by audiences. Christopher Nolan's work was also praised by critics. The proof of success is the Oscar for visual effects and the Saturn Award for Best Director and Soundtrack. Interstellar is praised by scientists for its beautiful illustration of Einstein's theory of relativity, and by ordinary viewers. So today let's talk about the meaning of the movie Interstellar, also briefly go through the plot and actors. And if you like smart movies, then for you we have prepared a selection of movies with meaning. Maybe it is there that you will find that very movie. A brief retelling of the plot. The movie begins on the Earth of the not-too-distant future. The planet seems unwilling to tolerate the presence of humans. It is expressed in natural disasters and air pollution. As a result, only corn can be grown on the surface. Accordingly, the profession of a farmer on the background of food shortage becomes the most demanded and prestigious. The human race is at the end of its existence, and there are increasing signs that the next generation will be the last on Earth. On one such difficult day, Murph Cooper, daughter of pilot Cooper, tells her father about a ghost that has taken up residence in his room. Cooper suggests that she approach the matter from a scientist's perspective and keep records. Tracking this phenomenon leads the man to shock, because he recognizes in the chaotic fluctuations of the binary code, in which the coordinates of the secret base are encrypted. Arriving at the site, the man realizes that this is the last stronghold and hope of mankind. He learns that 3 cosmonauts were sent through a wormhole to a distant galaxy, and found a new potential home there. The next mission will verify the findings, and begin building a base for the remnants of humanity. If the mission is unsuccessful, there will be fertilized eggs aboard the ship, which preserves humanity's chance of surviving as a species. The mission needs an experienced pilot, and Cooper, wanting to save the children from starvation and suffocation, agrees. Thus begins a long journey in search of a new home. The meaning of the movie. The theme of self-sacrifice runs through the entire movie. For example, Cooper sacrifices his life to save his loved ones, and the 3 astronauts sacrifice themselves as they fly into the complete unknown. Exactly the same thing is done by a number of characters in the movie Inception, which we have already realized. Professor Brand, the mission's mastermind, knows that finding the solution to the equation that makes it impossible to move people to a new home is impossible without data. The problem is that the clue is in a black hole from which not even light returns. So he sacrifices himself and the lives of the others, hoping only to save humanity as a species. The issue of cowardice is also brought up. This is seen in Dr. Mann, who was ready to die going on the expedition, but could not stand the loneliness. He tolerated, worked and explored the planet he landed on, but then gave up and falsified the data on the planet's suitability for life so that the expedition would come after him. Can we blame him for that? The movie asks the viewer. The musings on love are also interesting. Amelia Brand, one of the crew members, loves Dr. Wolf Edmonds. Then it turns out that you can only choose one of the planets to explore, and the girl realizes that she may never see Wolf again. She insists that her feelings tell her to go to the planet assigned to Edmonds. In the end, it turns out that the Wolf planet they didn't fly to in the beginning turned out to be the only habitable one. Oh, and pilot Cooper himself says that love is a tangible quantity that transcends time and distance. It is love that makes Leonard investigate the murder of his wife in the movie Remember, the meaning of which we have already talked about. The movie does not leave aside the global problems of mankind. What to do when the Earth's resources run out? In addition, the movie clearly explains the theory of relativity, the event horizon in a black hole. The meaning of the finale at the end of the film, it turns out that the mysterious they to whom the help in the mission was attributed. The appearance of an artificially created wormhole, the actions of a ghost with whom Murph communicated, not a more advanced civilization, but people from the future, who managed to conquer 5 dimensions with the help of gravity. Interestingly, this isn't the first time Nolan has flirted with time. For example, his successful movie, The Argument, is based on the 4th dimension, the meaning of which will not be understood by everyone. The ghost, however, was Cooper himself, trying to reach himself and his daughter in the past, thus prompting Murph with the missing data to solve the equation. Mankind is preparing to move to the planet Edmonds, and so far is on a station near Saturn, which was named Cooper. This concludes our dissection of the meaning of the movie Interstellar. If you have any questions or suggestions, be sure to write them in the comments. Have a peaceful sky above your head and see you soon on the pages of new articles. Admin.